Here we are, as promised. Here is my video on the different products that I use every day to help my skin to maintain its nice snappiness. So I'm 43 years old, going to be 44 next year. And I lost a lot of weight this past year on GLP-1s. And so I started experiencing what people call Ozempic face, which is terrible. So what happened was, because my face was used to being such nice and supple in the cheek area, all the fat that was kind of shrinking deflated my face. It looked like my face was melting off of my skull, which is a terrible thing. And so with that, what was happening was I started getting really bad jowls. Like, you could still kind of see my jowls just a little bit. It's not nearly as bad as it was before. But yeah, my cheeks just kind of started going down, which kind of made my cheeks make this little lump here. And also too, because my skin was going downwards, it started bunching up down here, and it made this, like, I had like this hanging thing like this for a while. I probably shouldn't pull on that too much. But yeah, I started getting that weird bunching of the skin underneath my face, and it's not pretty. So I started looking into other peptides that could help, get my skin to snap back. And so I'm only going to cover just the stuff that I use topically. I do inject other peptides into my body, which I feel like should be a whole other video, but topically, these are the things that I have used that have worked for me. Like I mentioned in my Samoralin video, there isn't just a one product that I've been using. There's a multitude of things that have helped for me. So I can't really narrow down specifically what has what has worked for me the most, because I don't know. Like, I was so desperate into trying to find a way to get my skin to kind of like, without actually getting like, a facelift, that I started trying a bunch of things, swapping out things, just trying to figure out what's going to work. And I have found my dream team of products that I'm going to be using for quite some time. So, this is a peptide that I actually do inject into myself and also rub onto my body as well as my face, and it is copper peptide. So when I first started using copper, I'm not sponsored by this, by the way, just to let you know. I'm not getting any kind of kickback from this company whatsoever. But copper peptides. So I can't use this with tretinoin. From what I understand, tretinoin and copper peptides do conflict. So I was using tretinoin for a while, and I kind of just tested out which one worked better so I can eliminate one, and I found that copper actually worked better for me. Tretinoin did work really good to kind of like resurface my skin to get it nice and smooth. I feel like the copper helped to make my skin more supple. Like, I wasn't getting the suppleness from tretinoin. For whatever reason, when I started using the copper, my face just felt a little bit more plump, and that's what I was looking for. So I did test out 2 different types of copper products, and this was the winner for me. So yeah, so copper peptide, this one is by Toso Wong. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it is a Korean skincare product. Yeah, works really well. And so another product that I also injected to myself as well as I use topically is NAD+. How I discovered this product was during a YouTube video when I was going down the rabbit hole of different peptides that a person like me in my 40s that's trying to beat, aging, what I could use. And the lady who was talking about NAD+ had mentioned this product. And so I had gone, and one of the arguments she was making is that there is no real proof that rubbing NAD+ topically actually works. But when I went into the comments, there was a few women that actually use this product and swear by it. And so I was just like, all right, it'd be worth, looking into. Again, I'm not sponsored by this company whatsoever. Works really well for me. It has NAD+, but then it does, let me see if you could see it. It claims to have plus 50 other peptides. I don't know what peptides are in this. All I know is this stuff moisturizes my skin like no other. I love this stuff. So I do both of them. So what I'll do is I'll rub the copper peptide into my face first, let it sit, let it absorb all that other stuff. And then I'll follow it up with the numb buzzing. And the difference between the two off top is that this stuff, when I put it into my skin, it will make my skin a little greasy, but that will go away after like maybe like 5 minutes. It absorbs and it's gone. Numb buzzing will definitely continue to make your skin look a little greasier. So yeah, just a warning, like if you don't do anything else to your skin, you're just gonna kind of walk around with shiny face. But it will keep your skin nice and hydrated. So I rub it on my face, rub it under here, especially because, you know, I want that to go away. Neck, chest. I won't rub this on the rest of my body because of how greasy it is. I will rub this, however, on the rest of my body just because the benefits of copper peptides. And with the loose skin from pregnancy, the loose skin that I have on my belly, it's not from losing weight via GLP-1s. It's from having children. I've always had a bit of a fupa going on. But yes, I will rub this on the rest of my body because it's not nearly as greasy. And with doing pole dancing, you cannot have greasy skin. So there's that. Last but not least, to follow up my good skincare regimen with sunscreen, which everybody should be doing. Since I'm a woman of color, most sunscreens leave my skin looking really chalky. They always leave like this weird purple residue on my skin, which is annoying as hell. But I found a sunscreen that works fantastic for me. And also it's mattifying too. So when numb buzzing makes my skin all greasy, this tones it down quite a bit. So that is Black Girl Sunscreen. I love their Make It Matte line because it does mattify my face. I have naturally oily skin, so to put stuff that's also greasy on top of my skin just makes it even worse. But this is their SPF 45. Again, I'm not sponsored by this company whatsoever, but I love their line. So yeah, so copper peptide, numb buzzing, and then I end it all with Black Girl Sunscreen. Works well with my makeup, works well without makeup. Yeah, so there it is. As promised, I will make another video about the peptides that I choose to inject into myself that seem to be helping with my energy levels, keeping my metabolism going, even as I'm like kind of like titrating down on the GLP-1s. My sleep has been better. My mood has been better. But yeah, I will go over all that stuff in another video. Thank you for watching.